they find you?
Ah, Arisen, sir. I find myself in a situation most dire. I thought to sell some land I own to raise capital, but I must first evict those who live upon it. This typically requires a rather involved procedure, but times are dire, and I wish the current residents gone with all haste. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but from the Arisen. They are like to weigh it carefully. You are my best and final hope in this matter. Can I rely upon your aid? Ha ha! I wagered you'd agree, and I never lose a wager. They'll not hear this proposal from me, but if it were to come from the Arisen, they'd like to weigh it carefully. Please convince the residents that leaving quickly is in the best interests of all. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely.
I feel more familiar with this quest now.
What? Our landlord would drive us from our home? Forget it. I won't go. I don't care how wealthy he is. He can't simply toss us out. I'll never leave. Ever. Not in 1,000 years.
Day to night, this area feels completely different. It is usually more lively.
Feed for livestock, no doubt.
No. My mind is made up. Now stop chasing me. Just leave me be.
The Pawn Guild stands ahead. It is a gathering place for my kind.
Ever a pleasure. Ever a pleasure.
You humans certainly do make a lot of expressions.
You don't give up, do you? And I was taught that Arisen were friends of the weak. What does it matter? Even I can, and any who cross border will find work hard to come by. And Father isn't like to stand against one so powerful. What choice do we have? Well, so be it. I dare say I won't miss that pigsty of a home besides. Now, if there's nothing else, pray leave me be.
This must be an alehouse.
Sir, you have need of me? Fornival would have us quit his land? Oh, fie, but this is sudden. Had he even a whit of the Maker's decency, he'd give fair warning afore such a request. I beg of you, sir, grant me a little time to consider what you say. I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
At the southern shore. No doubt you were filled with fear and awe, with trepid... Yes, how may I aid you, sir? Aye, we pay tariff on Fornival's land. Oh, wants us gone, does he? I wager it's not so simple a proposition as all that. I know Fornival's the law on his side, but I'm loath to simply up and go at his command. It's a hard decision, sir, and not one I'd make alone. I've a wife and son. They should get word of this afore all else. They're off about the town, though where I don't know. Perhaps you could find them and explain the matter? I would hear their thoughts ere I make any decision. And why? Because mankind e'er fears that which it does not understand. We dread...
Hear ye, hear ye! Attend!
Forgive me, sir, but my mind is yet awhirl with the matter. I need more time.
Given leave to travel the land by Duke Ebden himself!
get too close.
Step by step.
Nor too
Tread
far.
lightly. Keep your eyes on our quarry.
Just what is this scrap to you? Loose those lips and might be our repaying kind. Oh.
Good work.
Anything else I might work on for you?
I bid you good day.
Let us tell the innkeep of what
What
we've seen.
business could Madeline have with that knight? And in secret, what's more?
if there are rarities from abroad.
Oh, it's you. Mason told me to expect you. If you've a message, I could relay it. Tonight then, is it? Fine then. I'll pass the word along.
Sarah's like to have gathered her thoughts.
Perhaps
by now.
Sarah has changed her.
Now we need only convince Sarah. Are your travel preparations?
These last years, Duke Edmund seen to repairing worn for the Grand Soren's not alone. All in all, have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
You have the Maker's patience, sir, and I thank you for it. I've made up my mind. Though it twists my heart to breaking, we are in no place to defy Fornival's will. I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
Sarah and Pip have been persuaded.
We've secured their
It's time
consent.
to see Jasper.
Let's speak to Jasper.
Hello. All these workers going about their business. How lively.
Who among you has seen the dragon? Who's... If what you say is true, sir, I have my family's support. However, something of the matter troubles me. If we abandon our home to Fornival, he'll lend no support while we search for another. Without funding, we've no way to secure new lodging, nor to live. Might you aid us, sir? I know it madness to ask such of the Arisen, yet I've nowhere else to turn. That it comes to this shames me beyond measure, but I pray you, show us mercy. As my family consents and expenses are covered, I've no cause to gainsay the decision. Fie on Fornival for this. Someday he'll face the Maker and be made to stand for a host of ills. He can purchase the land we trod, but I'll be hung and damned before I give him favor. No
Let's
doubt
hasten
you were
back to
filled
Fornival.
with fear and awe, with trepidation, with despair. And why? Because mankind e'er fears that which it does not understand.
This shop bears a rather unwholesome look.
What
I feel
news,
familiar
Arisen?
with this area now.
They agreed to leave. Wonderful. Requesting your aid was indeed the proper course. Now, the land may be sold without delay. You have done me a great service this day. I pray that this is but the beginning of a long and prosperous partnership between you and I. Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Right then.
Precious things gone lost or missing have a way of...
The Duke? Now why would I place my trust in such as him? Even the daftest of dragons will ill fall before a human. So either the good Edmund is a fake, not that I can cast stones there, else he's no human. Either way, I'm not eager to give the duchy over to him. If he's the sort of demon fit to slay a dragon, what's to stop him from demanding human sacrifices and the like? Nothing. That's what. I'm sure you'll find all you need.
What's more, the proprietor can furnish forgeries of certain items.